This your man, Ole Man Winter, coming back at you with another episode of No Holds Barred. The hardcore, real raw, unfiltered, uncensored broadcast giving it to you straight, no chaser. You know how we get down. We speak what we feel and feel what we say. Today we speaking on the cost of Zaddy Worship again, because some of y'all can't get enough of white Zaddy. Let's get to it. Cue the intro. Welcome to No Holds Barred. We're leaving permanent scars, beating odds, living large, giving game no charge. Ole Man Winter's your host. Some say he's doing the most. We can roast, have a toast as we brag and boast. Let's go. Before we get started, I gotta do some housekeeping. I'd like to remind you all to like the video one time for your mans. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. Leave a comment and share the content. All of the above is much appreciated. Now on to the topic at hand. Unfortunately, we back in this situation one more again. I gotta go back over this, and this might be a reoccurring theme. I might have to turn this shit into a series or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We at this crossroads again where we discussing basically when worshiping Zaddy goes wrong, you know, just like how the old Dave Chappelle skit went. When keeping it real goes wrong, this is the same thing, but it applies to these Negro bed wenches and their obsession with running up under daddy, running up under white Zaddy, thinking that that's going to be some type of reprieve or some type of escape from their blackness. You want to get up here, you want to bend over backwards, you smack your lips and twist your neck and all this other bullshit when it comes to my black brothers out here in the world and shit. But when you see one of these white motherfuckers walking around here, you all smiling in their face, you bend over backwards for their ass, you run up, you ain't even acting your fucking self. You playing a role in a part just to think you trying to impress the motherfucker. You're putting on your white voice and shit, your proper, try to do your little proper talk, and you try to go out there and get you one of these zaddies out here, you know what I'm saying? And it goes bad for you motherfuckers, for these Negro bed wenches, you know, more times than it goes good. You know, it seemed like every other week we're hearing about a new story about some young black woman out here running up under Zaddy and getting their ass murked out here in these streets for their trouble and shit, you know. You motherfuckers gonna have to learn the hard way, and I'll learn the hard way, because you motherfuckers is basically just like a novelty item or a toy or just something for these white motherfuckers' amusement. So now our latest victim of the white Zaddy murder spree on black women that find these motherfuckers that want to run up under their ass. Our latest victim's name is Isiah Maynard. You can see her picture in the on the screen. And her killer white Zaddy, which they aren't even, we'll get into the details of this shit. But the name of her killer white Zaddy is Isiah James Crown. So this woman was found dead like the last victim, Lauren Smith Fields, again, but instead of being at her apartment like it was last time, this time she was found dead in Crown's apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, the police was notified and all the other shit, but the shit just screams cover up. So I'ma just get to the news reporting about this shit, and then we'll get into the topic at hand. We'll dive deeper into this shit, because the shit is deep. But again, fair use is in full effect. This is an excerpt from one of Fox Channel's news affiliates reporting on this tragic event. So without further ado, fair use, full effect.
Maynard's family says she was young and she was strong, and there was no reason that she should be dead, but she was found dead over the weekend. The family says more needs to be done. How did a seemingly healthy mother of four die? That's what Isiah Maynard's family desperately wants to know.
She's only 29. 29, you're not dying of natural causes.
Maynard's sister Tara says on Friday she was supposed to see her sister.
She called me Friday at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and she was telling me that, hey, I met a new friend, I'm going on a date. I was going to stop by, but I'll just come by tomorrow.
They never heard from Isiah Maynard again.
After Friday, she never called, she never showed up, and that's not like her. So another day goes by. I said, something's not right. It wasn't sitting right with my spirit.
Tara Maynard called police to file a missing persons report. Maynard says investigators told her she would probably get in touch with them soon. However, quickly they learned police already knew where she was.
Saturday morning,
Now, you see that? Now, the police already knew about this shit, but they didn't even contact the family, find out what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, get any type of identifying her or letting the family know what the fuck was going on. They waited for them to contact them. And then didn't even initially tell them no shit, you know what I'm saying? But then later on got down and returned their call and let them know what was up. Shit fishy than a motherfucker.
found my sister deceased.
The family says police told them the man she'd been on a date with called police to report that she died. What they told them next broke their hearts.
We're going to say that she died of natural causes because there was no foul play.
I feel like they're rushing the investigation.
The family says police are looking into what happened. KCPD says they are investigating her death, but there are no signs of foul play at this time.
When she got to the funeral home and we viewed the body, she had blood in her eyes and her ears, and her clothes were saturated with blood.
Isiah's family has far more questions than peace and answers.
Now, come on now, that shit just sound crazy than the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But the fix is always in. You dealing with the white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you get involved, going outside your lane, getting involved with the white supremacists, you allowing yourself to be at their fucking mercy and shit. You know, this is the whole point of the system of white supremacy, to protect white supremacists when they decide they want to have a little plaything and shit and break the motherfucker, do whatever the fuck they want to do to them. And they know they got the system of white supremacy right back behind them to protect them from any fucking wrongdoing and shit. But I'll let them finish.
Answers are what they need the most.
I want justice done if he did it. Please, in the name of Jesus, I know God's seen everything, and we just want people to listen to us.
Now, all I say is this. Y'all should have been, instead of all of this after cards and Monday morning quarterbacking, y'all should have been telling her ass stay up out these damn white folks' motherfucking face. And then she'd still be alive to fucking today.
Clear, this is categorized as a death investigation and not a homicide. But if you do know anything about what happened to Isiah Maynard, you're asked to call the TIPS hotline with more information. Sheree Honeycutt, Fox 4, working for you.
Now, you see the white supremacists refuse to even investigate this shit even consider the shit even being a homicide in their fucking investigation. This woman was bloody, blood coming out her ears and eyes and shit. And you mean to tell me they just say just without a shadow of a doubt that there was no fucking foul play? Come the fuck on, man. But again, you dealing with the system of white supremacy and shit. When you get involved, when you get in bed with the white supremacists, when you literally get in bed with the white supremacists, you're getting in bed with the fucking devil. You know what I'm saying? You have no leverage in that situation. At least, black women, if you dealing with a nigga and shit out here in these streets, shit, they do something to you, they gonna nail that nigga to the cross. You get out here with these white folks and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know for a fact it's gonna always be all type of, you see when it's a homicide, anything that's black on white, They get to looking into the person that's the victim, the black victim. They get to looking in their background. They get to talking. They get to trying to assassinate their character. Anything they can to make the white person look like they were in the right and the black person look like they're in the fucking wrong. This shit is business as usual. This is par for the course and shit with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like some of our sisters out here just refuse to learn a lesson. They having to learn the lesson the motherfucking hard way and shit. You know, and it's a damn shame that motherfuckers got to learn a lesson with their fucking life, but so fucking be it. If you dumb enough to lay in bed with these motherfuckers, you dumb enough to go out here and fuck with these motherfuckers, you playing a fucking dangerous fucking game. You in a situation where you have zero fucking leverage. Ain't nobody, if something happens to you, nobody's gonna give a fuck about you other than your own family members and shit. The white supremacist system in society ain't gonna give no fuck. And they're gonna provide cover for the white supremacists that did you harm. Where's your win at in this shit? All these motherfuckers talking about divesting from the black men and all this old divestment dumb shit. Where's the win at? You laying in bed with some motherfucker that you is in no way you could be on even ground with their ass, walking into the fucking situation because of the power dynamics of them being white and you being black. Where's your win at? You think, see, again, these stupid motherfuckers thinking they can escape motherfucking the system of white supremacy by attaching themselves to one of these white motherfuckers. But nah, it don't fucking work like that. They always will be white. You always gonna be a nigga no matter how much you open your legs, lay on your back, and give that pussy up to them motherfuckers. If they marry you, whatever the fuck the situation, you still a nigga at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, we need to be circling our motherfucking wagons as the black community and shit, instead of always trying to find a way to get around the way the shit works. You know what I'm saying? You trying to find a way to buck the system. It ain't no bucking it. It's shit is Trump tight. The only way you buck the system is overthrowing it. And the only way you overthrowing it is between unity in the black community, black men, women, and child. We have to be a unified fucking front. When you out here call yourself run up under white Zaddy and trying to try to make a sideways little finesse move and shit, thinking that you about to get some type of benefits, these is the benefits you fucking get. And then even when it ain't some shit where the shit goes as far as motherfucker dying, man, you know these sick ass white motherfuckers do all type of wild shit in the bedroom, any type of shit. Slave, play, probably call you all type of niggas, slap you around and shit like that. Any motherfucker that's dumb enough to go fuck with one of these white motherfuckers and shit, they ain't about to tell on motherfucker, call the police or any of that shit for motherfuckers slapping their ass and call them niggas and all that other they gonna be like, shit, I done already made a fool out of myself being with this motherfucking shit. I'm doubly making a fool out of myself if I end up having to be like, well, damn, I went over there with Brad, and Brad was smacking the shit out my ass. You know what I'm saying? You looking extra dumb and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't about to tell that shit that Brad is smacking their ass and probably burn them with hot combs and irons and doing all type of sick shit to their ass in the bedroom and maybe setting them out today for any fucking wild ass shit. You know, these white supremacists are some sick motherfuckers. They'll get medieval on your motherfucking ass. And when you dumb enough to jump up in their motherfucking wheelhouse, they knowing that you a old coon ass nigga and they know, you know what I'm saying, you willing to do anything to be up under their motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the motherfucking day. And they're going to take full advantage of that situation. They understand that you out here fucking with them because you have a white man fetish and shit, and you thinking that you escaping the blackness. You think you escaping blackness by being up on, and the white man knows it. These white motherfuckers know that, hey, this is a motherfucker I can basically do anything the fuck I want to do to because they so thirsty to be with my motherfucking ass. So I'm going to treat them like a piece of shit. All the way up and down to all these rash of fucking murders that these white supremacists ultimately get away with. Because best believe, Even when you hoop and holler and do all this other shit, what they do? Okay, well, we'll open an investigation. If they ain't flat out refusing, then once you bring it to national news or national headlines or whatever, and people catch on, okay, well, then we'll open an investigation. But what's the results? Do you ever hear the results? You never hear the results of what the fuck happened. What the fuck they do is what the white supremacists, this is one of the oldest white supremacist tactics in the books. Now notice anytime they doing some shit, you notice when there's some case or investigation or some shit like that going on, in certain instances, the shit is over with in a snap. You know what I'm saying? These investigations don't take but a month or 2 or 3 to do some shit, you know what I'm saying, for. But whenever there's some shit where they don't want to do no shit for no shit, watch it every fucking time. The motherfucking investigation be like 2, 3, 4 years and shit to where everybody, all the energy is dissipated from the shit. Everybody done forgot about it. Then they come out and quietly say, well, we closing the investigation. We found no wrongdoing. After the initial hoopla and the initial energy is dissipated. This is a reoccurring trick of the white supremacists for fucking ages and shit. Ever since their propaganda machine has been in operation and shit. You know, so all they're gonna do with these motherfuckers when they decide that they're gonna let one of these white supremacists off for murdering one of these black sisters out here that's dumb enough to go and run up under these motherfucking zaddies and shit, risking their life and shit, trying to escape blackness, then shit, they just, okay, well, y'all talking shit, we'll do an investigation. Months, years go by, well, no wrongdoing found. You never hear about the shit again. That's the way these motherfuckers operate. Motherfuckers fail to realize we live in a global system of white supremacy. There is no escape. You can't flee the country to escape white supremacy. You can't run up under white zaddy and white mommy and shit to get away from white supremacy. There is no escape. The only thing you can do is fucking actively and overtly resist it, or succumb to it and just, you know, just say, just it is what it is. Throw your hands up and give up and be a slave to the shit. But any which way, is no escaping it. The only escape is fucking overthrowing it and dismantling it. And harsh reality is we may not see that in our fucking lifetime, but we have to put the building blocks together now, you know what I'm saying, for the next generation to be able to do it, or the generation after that, or whenever the fuck we'll be able to ultimately topple this fucking disgusting fucking system. You know? But yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is. These motherfuckers is bringing this type of shit on themselves. Lauren Smith Fields, Asia Maynard, you out here making basically a deal with the devil and shit, and you paying the ultimate motherfucking price. You listen to these dumb bitches like Cynthia G and all these other motherfuckers telling you abort black male babies and all this sick, fucked up ass shit that these motherfuckers are saying. Y'all sitting back listening to this goof ass shit and y'all getting sent the fuck off. Y'all got these motherfucking media motherfuckers that's just getting paid off your dumb ass to say shocking and controversial motherfucking shit to you, that's putting your ass in fucking harm's way and shit, while they sitting back laughing at your dumb ass motherfucking all the way to the bank and shit. Is Cynthia G motherfucking paying for any of these funerals and any of this shit while she giving these motherfuckers the advice to divest and have such a hatred for black fucking men? Is any of these bitches doing anything for the families of these motherfuckers gotta bury these women following behind they fucking advice and shit like that? Hell no. Again, these bitches ain't doing shit but laughing all the way to the bank with your dumb ass, saying a bunch of shit for shock value and shit, and then going on about their motherfucking day and shit. And you dumb motherfuckers following behind and listening to the shit, having to pick up the pieces of your motherfucking life because you done follow behind another motherfucker saying some dumb ass shit for clicks and shit like that and for clout. Now you motherfucking gone. You did. You rolled the dice fuck with these motherfuckers in a completely overbearing situation where you have no leverage as far as in the power dynamic of that situation. It's just dumb from all aspects that you look at the shit. From every angle that you look at it, it's not a smart fucking move. But you know, people are gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is grown. They gonna make the decisions they want to motherfucking make. But shit, more often than not, we get a new report every motherfucking week of Killer Zaddy going ham on these fucking bed wenches and shit. You know, so it just is what it is. But as always, I ain't gonna beat y'all eardrums up all night about this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know what y'all think. And as we close this thing out, don't forget to hit that like button. Again, one time for your man. Drop that comment. I will respond to it. Subscribe if you ain't already subscribed yet. Hit that bell notification so you can get an alert every time I drop this heat. Finally, share this content. Turn your buddies and your friends on to the channel. Let them know what your man, Ole Man Winter, is putting down around these parts. And that's a wrap. We out. Peace.